Hi everyone, welcome back to Victory at Sea Atlantic. Here we are, it's 8th of August 1940 with the Kriegsmarine, or the German forces, and we've had an alert. Enemy vessels have been spotted in Solbank. Let's have a look. What have we got? We've got 12 cargo ships, 4 oil tankers. Okay, lovely. What do we have there? U-30, who is out of torpedoes, I think. Yeah, she hasn't got much left. Okay, which would it say they're going? They were heading 8 knots west. Okay, they're heading out. I don't think we've got those to go maybe intercept, but I don't think they're going to have time to be fair. But we'll see what they can do. See if they can pull any rabbits out of the hat and try and intercept that group. U-30, yeah, that is the one there. She is low on ammunition and heading back. How is everyone else? Lutzo's group is low on ammunition. They're currently heading down the North Atlantic seaboard, or North American seaboard, sorry, opposite the port of Halifax, and see if they can cause some grief there. I do believe, yeah, I think it's Lutzo's okay, isn't she? She's got ammo. The Cologne has got no high explosive and very little armor piercing. Very low levels for Leipzig as well. And Frederick, whatever that is, destroyer, has also very little HE ammo. Okay, so they are a little bit short of ammo, so they'll probably just have a little patrol and then we'll bring them back. We've got Gneisenau's group patrolling for any convoys in the Black Pit. Various U-boats out here as well. We've got Scharnhorst's group here, and she's patrolling off the coast of Ireland. Who else have we got? Where's Shear? Shear is up here defending our interests and the home waters and and around the Scandinavian coast as well. Good. Okay, all seems to be well. Nuremberg, she's up there patrolling the Norwegian coast. Okay, fine. Wonderful. That's where we currently are. We have, where's our level 2 air base here, where we have we've got some dive bombers, we've got some Heinkel 111s, some more Messerschmitts, and some Dornier 175s. Were we going to get another tier 2 airbase? Probably, once we get enough resources. We've only got 8 supplies at the moment. And to get these upgraded, we need 100. Okay, so we are well away from trying to do that. We're also looking to build some more factories as well, were we not? So, yeah, lots to do. And, hello. Dive bombs. Let's scramble. What do we got here? 109s. Okay, scramble. To intercept. I'll scramble some fighters from here as well. 109s. Hell, you might as well go up as well. You intercept them. The other thing we got on regarding aircraft is 2 more days until the research on the Focke-Wulf 190 is complete, and then we can upgrade our fighters, which would be exciting. And then that will, I think, also allow us to potentially get the pressurized cockpit.
Friendly agents apprehended.
Get the Condor as well. Okay, our agents have been apprehended trying to sabotage an enemy vessel. Where's that? Oof, up there. Okay. In Greenland. Fine. Well, not fine, but okay. Thank you for making me aware. Good. Right, anyway, back to it. Let's have a look at these fighters heading up to try and intercept the dive bombers. It looks like they've scrambled some fighters from other air bases as well automatically. Yeah, the other objective we need to do, we'll start working towards, where's our objectives? The Blitz. We did our first bombing run, didn't we, on this radar station. we need to continue our bombing raids and try and knock out as much as we can of the British infrastructure. Okay, fighters closing in on the bombers. How many are going to engage at once? I don't know.
We've encountered the enemy.
Lovely. Let's have a look then. So, 28 Messerschmitt 109s. Okay, it did say dive bombers, did it not? But, okay, 4 bombers shot down. The dive bombers, the Blackburn skewers. And it looks like maybe a Wellington was also destroyed. There were 2 Blenheims and 6 short Sunderlands also in that group. But it looks like of the 13 Wellingtons we shot down 2. Good, so 4 aircraft shot down, the rest turned back. Maybe now's the time we launch a bombing raid. Should we come bomb this again? And then we get the fighters to kind of, as they're up, they can continue to chase. You guys can sort of linger around that area and cause and act as an escort for our bombers. So as our bombers start to cross the channel, our fighters are actually gaining on those bombers again. So we might be able to have a second hit at them, which would be fantastic. I'm hoping the enemy defensive fighters will either go for this group chasing the bombers or try and engage one of these fighter groups, sort of doing a cap over southern England at the moment. But yeah, it looks like we actually might close in there. Normally they get away from us, but yeah, we are on the money today, and it looks like we are closing in for another attack.
We've encountered the enemy.
Right, 109 has encountered the enemy. Let's have a look. Yeah, another 4 bombers shot down. It looks like a couple of Sunderlands, Wellingtons, and maybe Wellington and a Blenheim were also shot down. Thankfully, no loss to our aircraft. Can you sort of fly down here? Get you to fly over here as well. Okay, our bombers are closing in on the radar station. We're going to bomb it again. Loads of fighters in the area. Or should we go up and try and hit their intelligence? What should we do? Should we change course? No, let's continue to bomb this to try and knock it out permanently, like they knocked our port out. Bombers to do the business. Fighters have turned for home. If you could hang around just a little bit longer. I don't want these to all clear out while the bombers are still just about making their turn and get intercepted. But yeah, no enemy fighters have been sent up to defend. Interesting. Why is that? Right, the bombers should be getting ready to attack.
We've encountered the enemy.
Right, Junkers Ju-87 has begun the air raid on the radar station in Hampshire. Lovely. Let's auto-resolve. A little bit of light damage from the Junkers. Did the one structure raised? Right, so the radar station, any repairs they've done has been destroyed. That's okay. Did the Heinkel's not come out then? No, the bombers didn't. I did select them, but okay. So the Stukas have just gone in and bombed some more on there. There we go. Good. So they're going to have to spend some more resource repairing that.
Research stolen.
Okay, at 4:20 on the 9th of August, spies have successfully stolen Canadian research on aviation. This will greatly aid our Focke-Wulf 190 project. Oh, fantastic. Research complete. Focke-Wulf 190. Excellent. Right. So we can maybe... Where's the... We can't afford it, but there is the Focke-Wulf. So the Messerschmitt has speed of 336 and 352 for the Focke-Wulf. Climb rate of 20.1 meters per second. 15, so it's slower climb for the Focke-Wulf. Range 540 miles to 546, nothing in that. Dogfight strength for the 109 is 47, for the Focke-Wulf 65. Guns 6, guns 3. Brilliant. Okay. I do want to get some. I can't afford them at the moment. What we need? 44 supplies to get the Focke-Wulf 190. Okay, right. Anyway, with that done, we can have a look at our research and what do we need to do next. So we were going to get the Condor, weren't we? But now we've got the Heinkel. Do we need the Condor as quickly as possible? We've got the Messerschmitt 110 here. Let's have a look at their stats. Range is shorter. Speed is about the same. Dogfight strength 31. Guns 7. Bit of bomb damage as well. So that could be a good all-rounder. 3 days for a pressurized cockpit. Could be good. What else we got? Ships.
Enemy fleet spotted.
Oh, okay. We'll come back with you in a minute. We've got 3.5 days for the Graf Zeppelin, which is an aircraft carrier. Type 1934A and 1936A destroyers, 3.5 days. And also the Type A Mob, 3.5 days. Type 36B, 3.5 days. Okay. For our U-boats, Snorkel, 35 days. The Type 14, 12.5 days. Is that the tanker? That would be really good, wouldn't it? So we can get the Milk Cow tanker subs out to resupply and keep our U-boats out at sea. Electronic warfare, we can get advanced radar in 7.5 days. Enigma machine in 3.5 days. Let's get the Enigma machine. Okay, let's have a look at this then. Vessels have been spotted in the Atlantic Ocean. Where are they? Ooh, here we go. So, what have you spotted? It looks like corvette, troop ship, oil tankers. Right, let's so engage. Engage the non-combat ships. Excellent. Right, we'll see if we can get them in action. Finish off that convoy, and then we can probably bring them back after that. Excuse me, as the ammo will be extremely low. Okay, and what we probably also want to do is start planning for another raid. I'm thinking send the bombers. Do we try and... they've got 2 power stations there. Maybe we try and hit their port? Or do we hit... I haven't seen any of their factories. So maybe we go for either their intelligence or their laboratory. Let's go for their laboratory, I think. I will set up an attack, a bombing run for the laboratory tomorrow. Meanwhile, we've got this convoy. Wolfpack 3 have been unable to close in. Actually, let's get Scharnhorst to intercept. Yeah, you intercept them. And we'll get the Wolfpack up here patrolling. Good. Okay, 9 AM the following morning. Let us get... Right, let's get these bloody bombers up then. They won't come with them. Okay, so the Stukas and the bombers cannot be selected in the same run. Right, let's get them to attack that. And with that, we'll send a huge amount of fighters up to protect them. Good. So sending 22 fighters for the 6 bombers. What I might also do... Let's launch those fighters and we'll get them to cover over here. And we'll launch fighters from here as well. Oh, fighters, you'll get those up. And then we've got dive bombers here. Let's get them to target the intelligence. And I'll get the dive bombers from here to also target the intelligence. So we've got lots of bombers heading up. We got our Heinkels and we have our Dorniers going to bomb the laboratory, And then we've got Stukas from 2 air bases, which are going to go for the intelligence. And we've got 20. We've got about 30 fighters going up as well. Good. Meanwhile, Scharnhorst is steaming towards that location, and over here on the North Atlantic, North Seaboard, Lutzow is hopefully going to be intercepting those very shortly. Oh, we've found an RAF base. Can I... the bombers, can I target that? We're going to switch, and then the Stukas, this lot of Stukas, you target that. Good, okay. Brilliant, right, so fighters, let's get you to hover over here. Wait, now we know where they're coming from. We can get our fighters just to kind of hang around and protect them. There's probably another, I reckon there's probably an RAF base over here as well. But yeah, if we get our bombers to try and put some bombs down on that airfield. Under construction, 4 Sunderland bombers, so yeah. That's where the heavy bombers are coming from anyway. So if we can do some damage there. Can you sort of loiter? I like that. I like that. Loiter here, please. Right, here comes the dive bombers. Hopefully with fighters over their airbase, they shouldn't suddenly intercept us by coming up. God, come on. Those bombers are slow drone across the English countryside. Okay. Bombers are almost there. Yeah, if we can knock out their airbase, that should give us... Did I just see a flag over here? So I'm going to select those fighters. Fly over East Anglia, please. I think we might have some fighters coming up there. Can I grab that one? Can I send them over there as well? Oh, they're joined at the hip, it looks like. Okay, bombers are over the enemy airbase now. Dive bombers are approaching the intelligence center.
We've encountered the enemy.
Right, Heinkel 111 has begun an air raid on the airfield near London. Okie dokie. Okay. No issues there. Heinkel seemed to be okay. Light damage to the Stukas, which were not attacking. The Stukas should have been attacking that, okay. But then maybe they got warped into the engagement. The Dorniers are okay. Light damage to the Messerschmitt 109s, probably from anti-aircraft fire. So they lost 62 troops and a structure has been razed. Airfield destroyed. Awesome. Right, okay, so that dragged all my dive bombers in, did it? Yeah, there's my dive bombers there, look. Okay. Okay, so it did drag them in. But that airfield is out of action for 12.9 days. Oh, fantastic. Brilliant. Okay, so we can plan more air raids in the near future. The Blitz bombing has gone up a touch, which is fantastic. Yeah. Okay, I'm happy. I think that's what we need to do, is just stack this airfield up with some bombers as well. As many Heinkels as we can afford, and we'll just try and flatten London. Excellent. Excellent. The dive bomber's doing a business as well. Slightly frustrated because I wouldn't mind having having bomb runs on these as well, but yeah, obviously they just got all dragged into that one run, which is fine. Knocking out the tier 2 London airfield for almost 2 weeks should help us a lot. Okay, so our heavy cruiser Lutzow has encountered the enemy in the Atlantic Ocean. Obviously the Lutzow, the heavy cruiser, we got 2 light cruisers with very little ammo and 2 destroyers against a troop ship, a corvette, 3 oil tankers and 5 cargo ships. Okay, here we have it. We've got our ships slightly getting in each other's way, but fanning out to engage. Right, here we are, the Lutzow, and then we've got the others there. So we've got the targets over here. The SS Cathay, that is the troop ship. Alright then. Is that what's in range? That does look like what's in range. So let's attack that. We can probably order everyone to start firing at that if they can. Want to know whether that's probably the corvette, but we don't know. Let's all target the troop ship. Secondary guns are blazing. Some of them won't have ammo, but we'll see what they can do. Here is the Cathay, which has evaded our torpedo firing U-boats for a few times. Hits coming in. I don't think she'll survive this encounter, mind. She looks like she's slowed already. Oh, it's such a big target, they can't miss. Hammering into the midships. Okay, the troop ship Cathay has come to a halt, so I think she must be sinking. Oh. Yeah, we don't have to worry about that now. Groaning, tortured metal sounds. Oh, the mighty Cathay is going down quickly, sadly. Well, if she's heading back to the States, there's a good chance that she's empty. Probably not empty. She may have some, sadly, some injured crews who are going back to North America for some recuperation, or maybe some raw recruits going for training in the Canadian and the North American training camps. But either way, she is out of the war. Oh, next to be targeted is a merchant ship. We've got merchant ships along here, still looking for the escorts. See the Cathay sinking there. Got some oil tankers approaching her. But yeah, it doesn't look long before this ship is also going to go. She's gone. Fantastic. Okay, we've got hits on the cargo ship in the aft, and this oil tanker is coming under fire. We've got, it's the light cruisers that are targeting these. That one's just gone up in a big explosion. This one doesn't look like it's long for the world. Fire's breaking out. Oh, boom, there she goes. Another oil tanker sent to the bottom. Shots raining in from the Lutzo on to the cargo ship here, and you've got flashes in the background with the light cruisers. Fire is hitting, I think, the oil tankers. Brilliant. So yeah, we're going to try and finish this off, and then we'll send the Lutzo's group back to the French North Atlantic coast to one of the ports to rearm and refuel, and we'll bring them back out because it's been quite lucrative. Okay, what we think is probably the last of the cargo ships, already receiving a couple of hits. Still haven't seen the escort vessel yet, but she may pop into view as we close in on, well, what's left of the convoy. Yeah, there's not much, just this and potentially another one which might be the escort. But she's gone. So yeah, oil tankers, cargo ships, troop ship dispatched. Where is that escort? Ah, here is the corvette. Oh, it is just a very hastily re-rigged tug or something, isn't it? With a gun on the front, depth charge rack at the back. Yeah, Okay, this poor little thing is not gonna last 2 seconds against the cruisers or the destroyers. So, okay, let's finish her off though. Hits coming in as she begins to turn away and run, probably. I wouldn't blame her. The last of her charges is sinking. There's nothing left for this little corvette to do except try and get out of here. But the shells are already landing. And that is that. The 15th Battle of the Atlantic Ocean is a decisive victory. Beautiful. So, 10 ships lost on the Allies' side, lost foreign trade goods, no damage to any of our ships. So the SS Cathay troop ship sunk. Then we got the the various cargo ships and oil tankers, and then we've got HMCS St. Lambert's was sunk also, the escort ship. Good. Right, with that done, they are incredibly low on ammo now, so I will bring them back probably here to Brest and dock in there. Brilliant. What can we do to upgrade this shipyard? What do we need? Not researched. Okay, let's have a look. Is it industry? Shipyard level 2, 7.5 days. Well, that'd be something that we may need to look at. If that allow us to turn around, I don't know. We've got city level 2 here. We've got factory level 2. Probably more important because we need to get those resources ticking in as quickly as possible. Yeah. Okay. Well, we've got another 3 days until the Enigma machine is available to us, which hopefully will stop them being able to spot where our U-boats are, which so far has been okay. We've got the last of our bombers returning to their base. The airfield being knocked out. Or has it been restored? Damage 170 of 170. 7 of 4.5 days till repaired. That one's showing as potentially repaired. It said it had 12 and a bit days to go. Okay. Curious. Maybe I misread that. Maybe that was hours. I don't know. Enemy vessels have been spotted in the North Atlantic. Let's have a look. Oh, here we go. The Lutzo's group, and what we got? Oh, a corvette and a battleship. Right, Lutzo. Let's have a look. How are we positioned? Lutzo's okay. Cologne is right down on ammo. So is Leipzig. We are low on ammo. That is annoying. Ooh, look at this. German Force 27 has been created at Bremenhaven and is awaiting your orders. Force 27. What's in Force 27? Okay, thank you. Force 27.
Structure complete.
Move there. A factory has been constructed in sign there. Brilliant. Okay, excellent. Force 27 is a heavy cruiser Deutschland. Ooh, nice. Nice. Okay. What should we do with the Deutschland? Should we? What do we got up here with Shear? Do we have 2 heavy cruisers together, or should we get a couple of destroyers to join the Deutschland, and they can go out patrolling? For the moment, I will get them to join with Admiral Scheer. Or actually, we've got, who have we got up here? Nuremberg, light cruiser. Let's get them to join up there. Deutschland, go and meet Nuremberg. We'll have a light cruiser and a heavy cruiser together. Nice. We maybe bring them off patrol duties and bring them back into the action.
We've encountered the enemy.
Okay, U-51 has encountered the enemy in Sol Bank. 1 submersible versus 12 cargo ships and 4 oil tankers. And they got Scharnhorst chasing them down. Did we complete... Sorry, did we complete... build more ships. We must have completed the Battle of the Atlantic. Yeah, okay. Cool. Excellent. Okay, so let's enter combat and see if we can hit a few more ships. Okay, here we are. Let's have a look through the periscope. Oh, and it looks like the convoy is coming towards us. Very good indeed. Very good, very good. Right. So let's let them close in. Okay, they seem to be aware of our presence and have all turned the boat, which is interesting. Right, we've got an oil tanker there. There we go, the Montor. Let's lock that one in. Select our... Oh, there's that one. Hang on. No, which... Let's get... Which is this one here, then? What's that one? Oil tanker. Right. Found it. It's an oil tanker. Right. Got it. Let's... Oh, she's coming out of our... Okay, we won't target that one. We'll target this one here. Lock onto that one. Alright, torpedo fire. Oil tanker. We'll give 2 torpedoes to it. And then we've got this one over here, which is another oil tanker. Okay, fine. Torpedo fire. Torpedo fire. Right, all 4 tubes at the front gone. And 2 oil tankers have been targeted. Okay, in the night, the first tanker, you can see 2 torpedoes swimming straight for the contact. Good hit. Second hit. Beautiful. That is a great attack. Another oil tanker sent to the bottom. Fantastic. Okay, we've just seen the flash of the other tanker over there somewhere. Now this should have 2 torpedoes. Yes, 1 torpedo, 2 torpedoes coming straight in for her. They look like one's going to hit midships, one's going to hit at the bow. Perfect. And good strike. Oh, that might be enough. That was enough. The second torpedo, thankfully, wasn't required as it's just missed by inches. That's the second tanker sunk. Okay, that draws to conclusion the 14th Battle of Sol Bank with a decisive victory. So U-51 was able to sink 2 oil tankers. Obviously everyone else turned and fled and couldn't keep up to them. So the SS Malaki and the SS Nortahala was sunk. Excellent. Right, hopefully that will slow them down. There's U-51 there for Scharnhorst to hopefully catch them up. Maybe, maybe not. We'll find out. But a good attack nonetheless. Right. Early hours of the 10th of August. I would like to get another aircraft bombing run gun. I have noticed we got damaged infrastructure in Portsmouth. Obviously that counts as Portsmouth here, the radar station. So the good news is if we do it now, we still get credit for it. And then once that unlocks, we can finish it off. We need the Blitz anyway. So so capture Plymouth, Portsmouth and London. Ooh. So Plymouth's over here. Don't really have... We need to upgrade this airbase maybe, but that's a long flight. That really is a long flight. Lots to be intercepted, potentially. But I think, yeah, maybe a raid on Portsmouth shipyard or the power station or the city itself will be next in order. Or, no, we'll probably go for the intelligence or the technology. I don't know. But yeah, that we'll probably do another bombing raid on London, I think, next. Okay, 8:30 the following day. Let's get the bombers up. Dive bombers, Heinkels. That's annoying, we can't select them. Right. Let's target the intelligence. Go. Let's get the dive bombers. Target the intelligence. Hopefully they'll all get there at the same time. And what we'll do from this level 2 airbase, we'll get the fighters and we'll get them patrolling over London, over there at airfield probably. Actually, let's get them up there. Same with this one, we'll get the fighters up and get them patrolling up. And this one as well. We've got 109s and 109s, right? You sort of fly over here. From here we have 109s as well. Maybe we can send them up. Let's send them over Portsmouth, because perhaps from here we do have some dive bombers. And let's see if we can get them in to attack that, as we've got fighter cover over there. Right. Okay, we've got fighters swarming over London. Here come the bombers following them. And then we got another group of bombers coming over here. We've got fighters over Portsmouth. Right, can't be too far away now. Stay away from obviously the anti-aircraft guns around Lowestoft. Right, bombers are about to make their run, I think. Those bombers, I wonder if they shouldn't, because they're a separate target, or separate zone for the target. I wonder if these dive bombers will also be brought into that
We've encountered the enemy.
The Dorniers have begun an air raid on the intelligence station of London. Boom. We lost a dive bomber. Okay, I assume one of the Junkers 87s was shot down. Heinkels lightly damaged, but okay. Lightly damaged to the Dorniers, but okay. Messerschmitt lightly damaged. 100 troops were lost, and the structure, the intelligence center, was destroyed. Excellent. Right. Let's redirect these fighters over Portsmouth for the moment, because we've got another bombing raid coming in. That's okay. These fighters loiter over here for a bit. Uh, 22 fighters here. Let's get you to loiter. Oh no, you're low on fuel. You're heading home. Okay, fine. Now we nervously wait as our group of dive bombers, Ju-87s, head over Portsmouth shipyard on their own. Can we get some fighters refueled and sent up?
We've encountered the enemy.
Right, the Junker 87s are over the shipyard. Let's do the bomb run.
Lost.
Ooh, we lost 4 of the dive bombers. 10 troops were lost, and the structure, the shipyard, was destroyed. That is a costly flight. The Junkers 87 flight has been shot down over Portsmouth. I thought one survived. No, all gone. Right. Okay, you can return to hello. Return to base. Right. Okay. So we've done some damage to the shipyard, but we lost that entire flight of aircraft, which is not good at all. Do we get some resupplies? We may have. Yeah. More damage though, which is nice. Damage infrastructure of London is now showing up as well. Portsmouth has taken some more. Okay, so we're doing okay. Losing that flight was annoying, but we knew it. We were risking it for a biscuit, and that's kind of, we knew that when we sent them up. So once we get a resupply, hopefully we'll get some more aircraft stocked in to our airfields. And there we go. So stockpile enlisted, 25% complete. Okay. So another 378 and a bonus of 19 of supplies. Food 560 plus 28 bonus. Recruits 3,472 plus 168 bonus. 7 agents and an extra bonus for a resupply this week. Good. Right. So what we need to do is those Ju-87s are going to be restocked. What we got there? Spotter plane 109s. Okay. So our tier 2 base here. Let's get some more Heinkels. Let's get some Focke-Wulf 190s. God, that takes up a lot. I think that's what we'll keep it there for the moment. They are restocking, which is good. Research-wise, 2 days for the Enigma machine to be researched. We do have power stations level 2, don't we? Which was the one that needed it? We had one town which was really struggling. That power station is being upgraded, I think. Yes, that is being upgraded. That should be upgraded one more day. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that one. We could build some more factories where we've got power supply availability. Obviously, we want to get the factories as far away from potential harm as possible. Need to upgrade some of these power stations then. We could get a factory here. Let's build a factory. And we could probably get one here as well. There we go. That's looking good. Do we have an airbase up here? I did build an airbase up here. And what have we got? We've got 109s, dive bombers. That's probably okay for the moment. We'll keep it like that. Okay. So what should we spend the money on? Do we upgrade the power here? Get this to a level 2 airbase, or do we just flood it with aircraft? We probably want the airbase here upgraded as well. We've got 2 Ju-80s. Yeah. I don't know. That is not quite ready for. It's back in service, is it? In another 3 and a bit, just under 4 days. Okay. Probably get this power upgraded, and then we can get another couple of squares filled. So if we get that power station upgraded, that takes us down to 44 supplies. Crikey. Right, that's probably where we're going to have to be. We're just going to start building the infrastructure up, get another couple of factories hopefully built, and a couple of power stations upgraded so we can add more infrastructure to the tiles. But for now, I think that'll do. So we've got some more. Oh, maybe we should get some more Heinkel. Oh no, we've run out of Heinkels. Get some Focke-Wulf 190s maybe. I don't know. I'll save the point. So we've got Focke-Wulf 190s and another squadron of Heinkels being built here in Calais. We're going to continue our attack on Portsmouth and London because we can add to these infrastructures. I wonder which one. Prerequisites is the Blitz. So we need to get the Blitz knocked out, and hopefully these will sort themselves out. So we complete the Blitz, and this should be completed as well, because this is... The Blitz is on London, isn't it? Oh, no, actually... No, it wasn't just London, because a lot of the towns and stuff got bombed, didn't they? So, okay, you'd have thought these would have come before the Blitz, and the Blitz would be the overarching one, because I think if we complete the Blitz, these will all be green anyway. And hopefully then they're suggesting they may be in a position where we can take Plymouth, Portsmouth and London. Well, we'll see about that. That seems a bit optimistic. But yeah, not a bad episode. We've started the Blitz. We've damaged the radar station, we've damaged the Portsmouth shipyard, we've knocked out the intelligence station in London, and we've also bombed the Tier 2 airfield in London. Not quite sure of its status. Yes, we did lose a flight of Ju-87 Stukas over the shipyard, but overall we've done pretty well. The bomb raids have been going well, and we've attacked 2 convoys. U-51 was it? It's next to Scharnhorst here. U-51 sinking 2 oil tankers. The rest of the convoy getting away, but Scharnhorst is hopefully chasing it. And over here we had the Lutzos group, which sank an entire convoy and is now heading back to port in Brest to rearm and refuel. So yeah, good steady progress. It feels like the damage that we are now striking at Britain, we're not getting those constant bombing runs coming over every morning. So we've definitely slowed their attack, and we're costing them resource by having to repair the facilities and the ships that we are sinking. So yeah, I think we are finally giving Britain some questions to answer, which is good. So I'll continue this next time. I hope you join me then. Oh, I almost forgot. We also got the heavy cruiser Deutschland out and about, so that's another one. But yeah, we'll pick this up again next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're continuing to enjoy it. Give us a thumbs up and a like if you want to see some more, and let me know your thoughts on what should we do next moving forward. I've given you my ideas. Let me know if you think they're a disaster or not. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.